Hello guys, welcome to Code Bazinga. Here I am with the fourth question in the competitive Python with CodeChef series beginner level. The question I have at hand is two numbers. Here's the link to the question. So this is a beginner level question in CodeChef. For your convenience, I have replicated this entire question in my Jupyter notebook. So let's see what the question says. Alice and Bob are playing a game. Alice initially has a number A and Bob has the number B. There are a total of n turns in the game and Alice and Bob alternatively take turns. In each turn, the player whose turn it is multiplies his or her number by 2. Alice has the first turn. So what the question is trying to say is that there are two people who are playing a game, Alice and Bob. Alice plays the first turn and every time the turn changes, the person whose turn it is multiplies his or her number by 2. Initially both of them start with a number A and B, and at every turn they multiply their number by 2. So this suppose after all the n turns, Alice's number has become C and Bob's number has become D. You want to calculate the integer division of maximum number among C and D by the minimum number among C and D. So what we want to evaluate is the maximum of C and D integer division of minimum of C and D. C and D are the repetitive multiplication of A and B respectively. Let's see what the input says. I'll explain with the sample case as well. The input is the first line of the input contains an integer t denoting the total number of test cases. The description of each test case follows. Each test contains a single line with 3 integers a, b and n, and the output is for each test case output a new line with a single integer which should be the answer. Let's try to understand a sample input case. The total here 3 denotes the total number of test cases and corresponding to which each row has 3 numbers. The first one is a, the second is b, and the last is n, that is denoting the total number of turns. Likewise here the a is 3, b is 2 and total number of turns is 3, and in the last sample case a is 3, b is 7 and the total number of turns is 2. So let's try to analyze one sample case. I'll take the example of 3 2 3 and let's see how exactly we are getting the output as 3. So there are 3 turns. Initially a is 3 and b is 2 and the turn is 1. So after the first turn, a will become 3 into 2. 3 into 2 is equal to 6 and b will remain 2. In the next turn a will remain 6 and b will become 2 into 2 which equals 4. Likewise in the last turn again this time it's a's turn, so a's value will become 6 into 2 which equals 12 and b's value will remain 4. So the result we want to evaluate is maximum of 12 upon maximum of 12 comma 4 and minimum of 12 comma 4, and we want to evaluate integer division. So maximum of 12 comma 4 is 12 and minimum of 12 comma 4 is 4. So the result we will be getting is 3 and the output here is 3. So having understood what the sample case is trying to say, deep dive into the coding approach. I am taking an integer input as t denoting the total number of test cases. Then using a for loop, I'll take 3 sample as in t sample cases. Now I have to take in every step I have to take 3 integers and with the names of a, b and n. So using a map function, I'll take the integer and use the input function and split it with the space. Now n denotes the number of turns, so we can use for loop for I in range starting from 1 to n plus 1. I have taken n plus 1 so that the range iterates over from the range iterates from 1 to n. Now every time I is not odd, if I is odd, the value of a becomes a into 2, and likewise every time I is even, the value of b becomes b into 2. Okay, and C and D are evaluated as A and B, as in the value of A is assigned to the variable C and the value of B is assigned to the variable D. Now we want to evaluate the result. So let's take the result as in a list, an empty list. Now I'm appending the list with max of C comma D with min of C comma D. Now using a for loop, I'll be printing the value of I which is stored in the result list. Now before this, let's try to print C and D to check that the procedure we followed is correct. I'll take one sample case, say 1. I'll take the values of this sample case 3 to 3. So C and D were that we got were 12 and 4, 3, 2, 3, 12 and 4. So our analysis of C and D is correct. So if this part is correct, I'm commenting this line and I'm running this part of the code. Here I've taken a variable, here I've taken a list result in which I'm appending the value of maximum of C and D, integer division, minimum of C and D. Max and min are the predefined Python functions. Now let's try to see if the code works. Here I've taken one sample case. The first one was 1, 2, 1. And here I'm getting 1 and the output here is 1. So this works perfectly fine. Let's try to solve with all the sample cases. There were total 3 sample cases. The first one is 1, 2, 1. The next sample case is 3, 2, 3. And the last sample case is 3, 7, 2. 3, 7, 2. And as expected, the output we are getting are 1, 3 and 2. Here also I'm getting 1, 3 and 2. So bingo, the code works perfectly fine. And this is about Bazinga moment, guys. We have solved the question. Now if I were to rate this question based on its difficulty level, I'll still rate it as an easy question. Now you can find this Jupyter notebook in my GitHub repo, the link to which is provided in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.